Hello everyone, Footy here for another game of Global War Operation Catapult 1936, Turn 9. There's going to be a lot going on for this particular one, so I'm going to try and get straight into it. But before I do any of that, we need to do some housekeeping. Yay, I get to do it. So, Major Foe had placed 2 militia along this location over here, British Malaysia. Apparently, you can only produce 1 unit, not 2. So he's requested me to exchange the 2 militia here into 1 colonial infantry. I'll do the racing later, I don't care. Right, second thing, when Russia took over Istanbul and removed all the resources of defences, they also destroyed its coastal artillery. That is now gone. Cool. Thirdly, yes, lots of lines, I'll work on it later. Thirdly, when Major placed his troop along here and going on there, apparently he couldn't do that. It's some form of movement rule that I don't really understand, but in any case, he's not allowed to place a troop there and put his stuff there. So he has requested that all the infantry go to northern Algeria instead, which means Tunisia never got removed, which means it goes straight back to Germany's control. Alright, I will delete this line because deleting lines is now important. Right, that's all the house stuff. We're going to go to the first part of my stage, which is research, which still doesn't change with my one role of improved construction. Fantastic. Nothing changes. Purchases. I'm going to buy 3 loads of militia, which costs 6. I'm going to lend lease the Germans a airborne. It's an elite airborne because once it goes over to their side, it transforms into elite airborne. It would still cost 3 regardless of circumstances. So I'm spending 9. Cool. Right. Combat. Here we go. I am sorry, Major. I declare war on the British. I don't know if it's also includes free fans or anything else. I've not needed to message you DM wise because as far as I understand there's nothing you can do to react to, or I've been informed by my other colleagues that you need to react to anything. As far as I'm aware, I'm allowed to do everything on my turn without you having to do any sort of reaction because I'm declaring war. It's happening. Okay, so combat moves are in play. I'm going to make the simplest things as I can and go to the more complicated things later. So first things first, this Italian infantry is going to move into this place. I control it. I'm going to move everyone from Abyssinia into Dubai, controlling that. Oh my god, I finally have more money than 10. It gets better. The entirety of the 109th is going to move to Western Egypt, which means I get to get 1/5 extra money on my next turn, provided nothing horrible goes wrong. Oh my god, it finally feels nice to earn some money. Right, the next thing that's going to happen, which does not require too much of an input, is the entire coast submarines and my normal submarine is going to start raiding this line. I'm going to make red the attacker, black the defender. I'm going to roll for the coastal submarines, they get +1, and then afterwards I get the submarine to go +2, just in case I don't max out this line of 6. So, let's go. First submarine. Fails. Second submarine. I get +1, which is 3. So I just need 1 more to max it out. Third submarine. And this one gets +2 instead. The final one. That just about beats it, which gives me just enough to raid. The total of... Wait, hold on. Fucking hell, do I have to really... No, it was miss, hit, and then +2. So yeah, it would be that. If you want to housekeep it, please do. I've already lost interest. I have been talking with everyone for too long. I've been planning this for too long, being told what to do for too long. It is already past midnight. I am tired. As far as I'm aware, I've done 5 damage to max this out. I will reduce it from Britain. If I failed, Davik will absolutely change it all. I have no objections. So I'm going to do that now. Where's Britain? This one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because nothing else has changed from the one that's already hit there. Okay, that's all that stuff taken care of. The final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend this fighter from Northern Italy, this seaplane from Rome, this fighter and this tactical bomber from Sicily. They're all going to move and attack the 2 transports that are currently in dock there. As far as I'm told, the seaplane is hitting on 3 or less, the 2 aircraft are hitting on 6 or less, the bomber is hitting on 7 or less, and the defense of the port is 3 or less for each plane attacking. So I'm going to roll those. Let's see what happens, because honestly I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. That's a hit, that's a miss, that's a miss, that's a miss. So one of them goes down. I'll just make the Anzac one go down, I have no fucking idea. Now, the defense of 3 or less for each of these. There goes 1. So I will take the seaplane to take the hit. Alright, that is that combat done. So combat lines, that red one's done, they move there, they move there, they move there. Right, non-combat. As far as I'm aware, that's everything. Let's start in Italy. The 3 infantry that I have here, I'm going to split into 2, between 1 infantry of 2 and 1 infantry of 1, who is going to non-combat move to Rome. I'm going to do the trifecta again, which will be these 2 transports are going to move up over to M6, pick up the 2 artillery, the 1 infantry here and the 1 marines here. They're going to move back down into this area, in which the 2 artillery is going to move into Tobruk, and the 2 troops here via here are going into my now allies of Tunisia into here. Included in the non-combat moves, the planes and stuff are going to land in Tunisia. I'm going to stack this all together because why not? They're going to go back into port afterwards. Right, as far as I'm aware, that's everything. Finally, we're going to place new units / collect income. I now gain +2, so my new income is 12. Yay me! So it's going to 13. No, that's 12. 13. Place new units. Right. 1 militia is going to go into Tripoli. 1 militia is going to go into Tobruk. Now, as far as I'm aware of the rules and discussed multiple times, this militia, despite now being at war with Britain, can still sneak past all this and go into Italian Somaliland. Again, I don't know. The airborne, which will become elite, will start in northern Italy and get railed through Austria and land here, because it has to land at the closest national country's starting area, which is here. So that's where your airborne is. Collect income is done. I believe that's everything. I can't really say much else. Alright, Major. I'm finally in the game after 9 turns. I'll hand you over to Davik, and we'll see how it goes from there. Until next time.